My background's as a school teacher, geography teacher, and a deputy headmistress of a school in Croydon. I absolutely love the job, but with 2 young children, a household to run, I started to look around for some sort of way in which I could continue to build up an income, but not to have the same sort of stresses that the teaching inflicted on me. Utility Warehouse came into my life just at the right moment, and indeed it was a life changer for me. Just by doing some consistent part-time activity, I've built up an income which has given me so many choices, and indeed when I then, completely out of the blue, because you never know what's around the next corner, I had a heart attack a year or so ago. Utility Warehouse, the income from it meant that I could recuperate and recover at my pace, at my time, without any pressure to go back to work full-time. I never thought I could find a part-time business that would replace my full-time career income from teaching, but I found it, and it's absolutely brilliant, and I am in complete and utter control of my future.
My current job is a mortgage broker, and I get to see people on a day-to-day basis, especially as they move into a new home, so that I can talk to them about Utility Warehouse, and it's easy to look at how Utility Warehouse can give them savings in their new home. I have a young family, and building this business will allow me to pay my mortgage off early, ensuring that my family's future is secure. I certainly don't want to be stuck behind a desk for the next 30 years, and doing this business will ensure that that doesn't happen. With the Utility Warehouse, there really is no limit to what you can achieve, providing you can put the work in, so I'm really going to go for it.
Well, my background is general management, and
I used to be a secretary.
I was in a network meeting, and it was a property network meeting actually, and someone gave me a DVD.
The What's It All About DVD. We looked at it and decided to give it a go. What we liked best about the business was the fact that over a period of time we could build a business, and we would be able to pass that business on to our children, and indeed to their children, to secure their future.
We've got 2 sons, one in the UK and one in Australia. They both got 2 children each, so we've got 4 grandchildren, which we're very close to.
And because we spend so much of the year in Australia, there's not many businesses that you can actually leave for a couple of months at a time, and Utility Warehouse fitted that bill ideally. And it's a legacy for our children and grandchildren that will give them a really good start in life.
Well, my background's in corporate sales and predominantly in the stationery industry.
And I'm a mum and look after the children. I was originally introduced to Utility Warehouse by my friend, and I thought it would be a great way to earn an extra income and for the flexibility to be with my children.
The extra income has been phenomenal for us. What it's allowed us to do is spend more time with the children, take them to shows, meals out.
And we have got 6 children between us, so it's quite an expensive excursion when we do go out.
And the additional income really helps pay the bills and everything else. We want the best for our kids, and we see this as a great way to be there for them.
I was a secretary PA with a building company. I was made redundant from them. I came across the business via my husband really. A friend introduced it to him and he introduced it to me. Utility Warehouse has given me an extra income, which is fantastic. But for me, it's given me self-confidence. I used to be very shy and retiring and wouldn't really speak to many people, and now I'm so different. It's changed my life completely. The recognition I've received from Utility Warehouse has meant a huge amount to me. I never got anything like that in my previous employment. For the work that I do, it's absolutely fantastic. It's the major successes going on stage, but also the everyday things, the phone calls, well done, it's absolutely fantastic. I thought I was too shy to be a Utility Warehouse distributor, but it's absolutely transformed me.
My life was 40 years in the motor trade, and then I found Utility Warehouse.
My background was as a secretary, and latterly I was an administrator in a children's centre. Well, we joined the Utility Warehouse because we have children living abroad and my mother who lives with us, and we wanted to be able to spend more time with them.
And my pension was decimated by the onset of the recession, and I needed something to replace that and to prop up our lives so that we weren't scrimping and saving.
The income that we receive from the business now exceeds our pension, and as far as time's concerned, we now have the option to spend that time with the family.
The Utility Warehouse was something that didn't employ staff, doesn't tie up assets and stock, and it's something I can work myself. along with my wife.
The extra income we get from Utility Warehouse makes a big difference. It means that we don't have to be counting every penny that we spend.
The only regret I have about Utility Warehouse was that I didn't find it and start it much earlier.
I've had various jobs. I've been a firefighter, I've been a French polisher, and also Gatwick Airport security. School was an interesting time for me. At the end of the day I wasn't there much. Didn't come out of any exams or anything like that. A friend of mine called me and said I could save some money from my bills. He came round and explained how it worked. I was really interested and asked him if I could do the same. He said it just works by talking to people and getting referrals, so I started and I've never looked back. I love this business because it's easy to talk to people. I love talking to people. We arrange to go and see them, we show them how they can save and make money, and the business just grows and grows and grows. The Utility Warehouse has given thousands of people the chance to build their own business just like me, and it's proved to them that they can do it too.